looks really good.
Hi guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to our
Our
YouTube channel.
It's been such a long time.
It's been so long. I'm Jessica.
I'm Jennifer.
And we haven't seen you guys in
Such a long time.
I think it's been about 2 months.
Yeah, it's like 2 months and we're so sorry, you guys.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Like, it's crazy. I broke my ankle. Like,
yeah, Jessica is in a cast right now. Like, she has a cast on her leg and she's using crutches to get everywhere.
Yeah, it's a long story, but I'll fill you guys in.
Yeah.
But today we're here to talk about protective styling.
And
we actually got someone leave a comment, like I think a few days ago, saying that we haven't really touched on protective styles. Just asking us what protective styles we do if we protect our hair throughout the year.
Yeah, because we haven't actually talked about it before.
Yeah, we actually haven't. So we're going to discuss that today, what we do, how many times we do protective styles throughout the year, and our routine.
Yeah. So I'll go through the protective hairstyles that we prefer to do for our hair. Jessica and I actually made a mistake. We had to learn the hard way. We didn't do protective hairstyles for years, and we would always wonder why like our hair will hit a setback.
Yes.
Because everybody knows relaxed hair is quite fragile.
Yeah.
You can't really like have it 24 hours, 12 months of the year and just expect it to be like at the same length or at the same strength level. I had to learn the hard way, and we actually had to start having protective hairstyles to give our hair a break.
So the first protective hairstyle that we have done and has worked really well for us is weaves. We don't do it too often, but when we do weaves, it really works really well for us, and it just blends in with the texture of our hair as well. But the thing about weaves is the leave out. If you're doing a leave out, like if you're doing a sewing and you have a leave out, you have to constantly either straighten it or find a way to make sure it matches your hair or it blends in with your hair. So that was the issue. I used to find a way to do heatless waves for the front of my head so that it can blend in
with the rest of the
just
hair.
to avoid as much heat as possible. But I could only have the weaving for just very few weeks because it starts to become, you know, tedious trying to make sure it blends in with the rest of my hair. So it is a good protective hairstyle, and it's just easy to have and easy to maintain because weaves are quite easy to maintain. But you also have to think about the leave out. Yeah.
And I would also suggest the whole point of doing the weave is for a protective hairstyle, so there's no point in putting like gel every day on the edges of the leave out.
Yeah.
So guys, the next protective hairstyle that we love to do is box braids, and I love box braids just because of the ease of it. We love doing the box braids, and it's not like the tiny micro braids, it's just like the medium sized braids, quite long. You can just make your hair look really cool and different. And I feel like you don't have to worry about it because your hair is just tied into a braid.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about a leave out, which you know sometimes is stressful, and try and avoid micro braids if you're doing protective styling because that is really going to take a lot of stress on your hair when you're taking it out. It's not really a practical protective hairstyle because when you're taking it out, a lot of your hair is going to fall out
anyway. That's true.
The next protective hairstyle that we love to do is buns. You guys, this is so easy. And for like maybe a month, I try to fit in buns quite a lot if I'm trying to protect my hair. So I just try and have my hair in a loose bun. I think there's kind of like a misconception that when you're doing a bun as a protective style, you need to slick your edges down and make it tight.
Yeah, I know.
And you know, it's still protecting your hair, possibly from heat or humidity, but you're actually stressing your edges out and you're actually making it your tight really scalp.
You're making your hair a lot worse, and you're just putting your edges at risk of hair loss or, you know, damaging your edges. I just feel like your hair is supposed to be breathing whilst it is in a protective hairstyle.
Because I mean it's good for one day, but if you're doing it repeatedly, you're going to be putting stress on your scalp and your edges. So we just try to do very loose buns. I actually just loop my bun just once, and I also avoid using hair ties that have metal on it or rubber bands that are going to snag my hair. So I just use a very loose hairband and I just loop it once and just do my hair in a nice loose bun. Yes, sometimes I make sure my edges are laid. I use aloe vera for that. I don't use gel. But you just kind of have to find a way that your hair can be protected and it's not
still look cute.
Still look cute. That's the thing.
So the last protective hairstyle, which we haven't really experienced, but I see most girls do today, are wigs. And this is so popular now. I feel like the amount of girls doing weaves have really gone down. Everybody's putting their hair in a wig. But the one thing I would say, which I feel like is alarming, is people neglect their own hair whilst it's underneath the wig.
Yeah.
Because the wig looks so beautiful and wavy,
and it's really convenient to just kind of throw it on and throw it off,
and you forget what is underneath. And you know, I came across a girl when she took off her wig, it looked like there were some things living underneath that wig.
You know,
it was scary.
They just like do like, people just do like braids on
cornrows,
or cornrows on it underneath, and maybe just like 5 cornrows, and they just leave that on for
and I think
months.
she left it for months.
Yes, and
she
like
didn't wash her hair.
scalp was also really dry, and that's the thing, you have to, you can't still neglect your scalp, you can't neglect your hair, you still have to take care of it, you still have to oil or grease your scalp, you still have to make sure your hair underneath is healthy. You have to take out the braids and just redo it if you know you're going to keep on wearing weaves, because you're still not really protecting, or you're not helping your hair if you're just leaving it.
You're just masking what is going on underneath
with the wig.
And I feel like protective hairstyles are just to help your hair, to maintain the length, to maintain the strength that your hair has,
as well,
and to help grow your hair. And the best thing to do is take care of your hair instead of enhancing the wig, the wig or the fake hair that you have on top of it.
So these are protective hairstyles. I would also say we also protect our hair at night time with using either a satin bonnet or a silk or satin pillowcase. And we also protect our edges by using either a satin bonnet, or we use headbands. I will probably show you guys putting a clip.
We're going to do like a relaxed hair routine really soon. So we'll show you guys like
and we'll probably do more hair videos for you guys, because we
missed you guys. And I just want to say a big thank you, because we actually just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Guys, this is amazing, and we're
so grateful
for you guys that watch us, for you guys that have been helping our channel grow. We are grateful, and we're definitely going to do more videos for you guys. Until then,
bye guys, see you next time.